Christian education class. We begin this lesson at chapter 5. Moses reminds the new generation the covenant that their fathers made with God. Chapter 6, Moses reminds the new blood of the commandments and warnings that were given to their fathers. Chapter 7, Moses commands the new Israel to conquer and obey in the land of Canaan. Chapter 8 of the book of Deuteronomy, Moses warns the new blood against pride. Chapter 9, Moses foretold the difficulties of battle ahead. Chapter 10, Moses rehearses the story how God recovered their fathers after the golden calf. Chapters 11 through 17, Moses rehearses the laws attended to blessing and cursing, the laws of worshiping, the laws of keeping the worship of God pure, living a life for the Lord, laws regarding the poor, remembering the 3 major feasts, laws regarding justice in courts, laws concerning the priests and the prophets, and various laws of chapter 21 through 30. Chapter 31 says, Then Moses went and spoke these words to Israel, and he said to them, I am 120 years old today. I can no longer go out and come in. I can no longer come out and come in. Also the Lord has said to me, You shall not cross over this Jordan. Also in chapter 32, it tells us of the song that Moses sang. Give ear, O heavens, and I will speak. Hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. Let my teaching drop as the rain, my speech as the dew, as raindrops on tender plants, and as showers on the grass. For I proclaim the name of the Lord. Greatness is our God. He is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are just. A God of truth and without injustice. Righteousness and upright is he. The blessings in chapter 33. Now this is the blessing with which Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death. Chapter 34, the death of Israel, spiritual leader, the one who led the past to the present before his death. The Lord showed Moses all the land, and this has a legal significance. A man views what he was to possess. The Lord swore to his fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, this land. The 34th chapter through the 5th through the 8th verse says, Moses, the servant of the Lord. Listen, Moses, the servant of the Lord, not the prince of Egypt, not the shepherd of Israel in the wilderness, not the miracle worker, not the prophet. But 34th and the 5th verse says, Moses, the servant of the Lord, died according to the word of the Lord, which means by the mouth, according to the word of the Lord, which means by the mouth, the request of the Lord. And God buried him in a valley named Moab, which means he is of my father. And this testament is in the holy writing. Deuteronomy 34, 6 through 8. But to this no one knows, but to this day no one knows his grave. 40 years as a prince, 40 years as a shepherd, 40 years as a leader of the children of Israel. He died at 120 years old. He was not hindered. He was not hindered from going in and out of Canaan by physical infirmity, but by the command of God. He did not fail to enter Canaan because he died. He did not fail to enter Canaan because he died, but he died because he failed to enter Canaan. The new blood, the new Israel, the ones who survived the 40 years around the mountain, they wept and mourned for Moses. But before his death, Deuteronomy 34 and 9, it says, Now Joshua, the son of Nun, was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands on him. So the children of Israel heeded Joshua and did as the Lord had commanded through Moses. But since then, there has not arisen in Israel a prophet like Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face, and all the signs and wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt, before Pharaoh, before all his servants, and in all his land, and by all that mighty power and all the great wonders which Moses performed in the sight of all Israel. The new blood, the future generation of Israel, saw the departing of their unique leader. They saw the departing of their unique leader. For in Moses existed all the great offices of Israel. In Moses, he was a prophet. Moses, he was a ruler. Moses, he was a judge. Moses, he was also a priest. And he was commanded to bring the children of Israel out of Egypt. He was commanded to lead them through the wilderness. He was commanded to get them to the promised land. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of the Lord. As I come down to the close of this class, I'm asking you that you will read Gospel of St. Matthew, the 17th chapter, the 2nd through the 3rd verse. The Gospel of St. Matthew, the 17th chapter, the 2nd through the 3rd verse. And that you will also read Revelation, the 11th chapter, the 3rd through the 12th verse. Revelation, the 11th chapter, the 3rd through the 12th verse. And my email address will be given to you. And I just want you to read those two books and those chapter and verses. And then I want you to answer me this question from these scriptures. Who will live again? This is the question from those the Gospel of St. Matthew, the book of Revelation, who will live again? You will receive my email address through the C.E.C flock note, and I'm asking you, just email me that answer. Who will live again? Our next book, yes, Joshua. May God bless you. May God keep you as we move forward in sharing the resurrection and the gathering of the rapture of the church. God bless you.